What's up? This Fat Boii checking in with Industry's Most Wanted, El Dorado, Arkansas, from the A to the A. Let's get it.
I'm chasing a bag. I know that they mad. I ran it up fast. Now I'm back on they ass. Hey, dollar by dollar, I used to be broke. People let them in like I was a joke for fucking these hoes and rocking these shows. Back in the near, the moving these bows. Down on my ass. Barely had cash. Had to regroup.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we live on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast. Wanted. Listen, I heard we got Arkansas, big Arkansas, Fat Boii in the building. What's going on with you? How you doing?
What's up with it? How you doing?
Listen, it's nice to meet you on this rainy morning. Thank you for being here. Give me some love first and foremost, Boom. Appreciate you being here.
Appreciate you for having us here,
Man, absolutely. You came all the way out here from Arkansas. You working, doing your thing, but give us like that official introduction.
Man, okay. I'm Fat Boii from El Dorado, Arkansas. DNB Entertainment. Hey, this is just what we doing. Hard work pays off.
Nah, for real.
We doing everything, you hear me?
That's what it's all about, staying on your grind, man. Before we talk about what you got going on right now, first of all, you and I matching today. We got you understood the assignment, the aesthetics. You know what I'm saying? You came in here with the red, white, and black on. Man, you already knew.
I'm gonna tell you something. Look, I really done been on your Instagram. You hear me?
Listen, I appreciate that. Now we connected.
For real.
That's what it's all about, man. But I want people to understand your journey. That's really important to me because you've been through some stuff, I'm sure, in your life.
Yeah.
Take us back to your childhood first and foremost. What was it like growing up in your city?
Growing up where I'm from, it's really just, it's like any other city. You got some sides that's dangerous, some sides that's, real nice and cool, but El Dorado just a little small town,
Yeah.
Everybody trying to make it out of.
So where on the map is it? Like for people who aren't familiar, where in Arkansas it is?
No, Arkansas is right above, it's above Texas, ain't it?
But like,
no, it's below.
But where in Arkansas is your city at though?
No. It's like 2 hours from Little Rock, the capital of Arkansas.
There you go. All right.
You know where Little Rock is?
Yeah, for sure.
It's like 2 hours from Little Rock.
Got you. Understood, man. What was your childhood like as a jit, man? Like, were you getting in trouble? Was you good?
Man, both.
A little bit of both.
I was in the church.
Okay.
And in the streets.
Was you singing in the church?
Yeah, that's what I do. I love to sing.
Let me hear something real quick. We're gonna just kick it off like that, man.
Okay. Let's see. And if I ever fall in love again, I will be sure that the lady is a friend. And if I ever,
I had to chime in with you. You took me back, man. I'm an OG. You know what I'm saying?
Like old music. That's what I do.
Nah,
like
for real.
Music,
Facts. Did you play sports or anything like that?
I played football. Yeah. And I played basketball.
Okay.
But my freshman year in Texas, I messed up my knee, so I ain't played football since.
Dang, did you tore your meniscus, ACL?
No, I thought I was a lineman. Yeah. And I thought I was a running back or something. And just got hit. You hear me? Hit the wrong way.
Yeah.
I ain't touched the field since.
Nah, absolutely. Once you sustain them injuries, I think it's like our mental holds us back more than anything because we don't want to endure that pain again.
Nah, for real. You ain't trying to go through that again.
Nah, absolutely. And once you injure yourself, even if you slick have surgery, you're never the same again.
And see, I never went to the doctor. I just, you hear me, walked off the field and
trying to be a tough guy. Does it still hurt you to this day?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I be sitting up standing, be finna lose my knee.
Yeah. Yeah. If you stand on it for a long time and stuff like that, man. So outside of that, what made you decide to get out of sports? Was it just because of the injury or was there anything else?
Nah, I really just, I really wasn't just into sports.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I did sports really because a lot of people knew I can sing.
Yeah.
And I got attention from that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't enough attention that I wanted.
Understood.
So I had to do something else to get a little more attention.
Right. You understood at an early age what to do to get that attention from people.
Yeah. Man, since I was little, I've been that. I'm that guy, you hear me? I'm that guy, you hear me?
Do you have siblings, brothers and sisters?
Man, my mama got 8 kids.
8 kids.
I got 6 brothers, 2 sisters.
Yeah.
And I got 2 step brothers.
Big family.
I know, for real.
What was that like for you, having that many siblings?
It was hard Because I'm the baby of all.
Oh, okay.
All of them.
You was the last one.
I'm the baby. So, you know what I'm saying? My big brothers, they try to big brother you.
Yes.
And, you know, even big sisters trying to big sister you.
No,
you know
for real.
But
yeah, I know. I had a big sister. I know.
me, I've always been the protective one, though. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm the baby, like, I look at all them as my little brothers and little sisters. I be trying to treat them like that, too, but they won't let me.
No, of course not. You the youngest.
They won't
but
let
you
me.
the youngest in charge, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. You hear me? They know who Big Bro is.
Nah, for real. Straight like that. Would you go back and change anything about your childhood if you had the opportunity?
No.
No.
Good or bad, no.
Keep it all the
I
same.
won't change nothing.
It molded you
Made
to
me
who
who
you
I
are.
am.
Yeah.
I learned from all of it.
What would you tell your younger self?
Listen more. Listen more. I should have listened more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, they say God gave you one mouth and two
Two
ears. You
ears.
hear me? Yeah, I should have listened more.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's ironic because when I first started working with OG with Bigger Rankin, one of the first questions I asked him was, when you work with an artist in particular, what is it about that artist that makes you want to work with them? And you know what he said?
What's that?
When they listen. That was his exact response. He said, what can you tell somebody who knows everything? You can't tell them nothing.
Nothing. They ain't gonna listen.
They ain't going to listen because they feel like they know everything. So that's a great one. Go back and tell your younger self, listen more. Most definitely. So I know you discovered at a young age that you could sing. Was it in church?
Yeah, in church. You know, my grandma and them always had us in church. That's something we did.
Yeah.
We went to church Sunday through Sunday, you know what I'm saying? From 8 in the morning to 8 at night. We at church.
Yeah.
So, just where I was.
Do you have a bigger appreciation for that now that you're, an adult, that you were in church so often?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because when I was little, I was hanging around with the wrong crowd.
Yeah.
But see, they got in trouble. I got in trouble sometimes, but I couldn't just get in trouble they was in because I was at church.
Yeah.
So church saved me from a lot of stuff. So
Yeah,
I'm
most
happy I was
definitely.
in that.
Did you at some point in time transition over to the secular side where you weren't doing like gospel type music? Or has it always been that for you?
Nah, to be honest, I just always sang gospel music, but when it comes to me writing my music, I ain't just wrote no gospel. I just be writing.
Yeah.
I really just write how I feel and whatever I'm thinking. So, like, you know how most people just go in the studio. I don't finna make a song about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that. It's wherever I go in the studio, however I sit down, however I feel,
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna write about. I can't just,
When did you start writing music? About what age?
Young. I've been writing music since I was about 8, 9 years old.
Wow. What were you writing about at 8 years old?
Man, listen. It's a song, it's a hook I wrote when I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
My CEO asked me, like, bro, you 8, 9 years old. What the hell? How did you get your heart broke so bad that you out here making all these heartbreak songs? You hear me? Boy, you don't even know what love is.
No,
you hear me?
for real. But you swear you know at that
I
age.
was in love, you hear me?
What was your crush's name?
Diamond.
Diamond.
My name is Diamond.
Diamond, where you at, girl?
Not real talk. Please come home. You hear me? Like beans and bologna, you hear me? Come on home, girl.
That is so funny. No, that's cute though. Starting at such a young age. About when would you say that you really started taking it like on a real serious level though? Because at 8, you're still a child.
High school.
Yeah.
High school, I was that's when I really just started getting in trouble, and I was getting noticed too, because I used to walk around the school singing to everybody.
Yeah.
That was my favorite thing to do.
Singing to the girls. You was making them melt.
Man, what? Listen now. Man, my CEOs them used to get phone calls like, man, hey, this boy up here sing. Man, that's why they want to sign me, because the attention I was hearing.
Nah, for real. And the girls like that though.
They do though.
They do, man.
They love that.
Most women are a sucker for a man who can sing to them because they like that voice. It makes them feel special. Yeah.
Feel secure in everything.
Nah, for real.
I know what I be doing though. You hear me?
I can tell. You a ladies man, huh?
We ain't gonna say that on camera.
Y'all ain't hear that. Nah, but with your music though, you are definitely a ladies man.
For real.
I think every man that's an R&B singer is slick a ladies man because they know that that's their target audience for the most part. Do you still write?
I still write.
Yeah.
Still write all my stuff. So,
what does a writing session look like for you?
Let's see. Man, I really just got going to write the hook.
Yeah.
Really, after I get that hook together, I'm really already know how I'm going to come on. I really just get my hooks together, might write the first 4, 5 bars, and I just let it go from there, you hear me?
Yeah.
I let it come to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It'll take me a minute to write a song sometimes too, cause like I write the hook, but then by like 2 weeks later, then I finally think something else to add to that song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
take your time with it.
just take my time.
I think you should. Every artist should. Don't be rushing the process. You got to trust the process, right?
Come on now.
Outside of, obviously you writing good music, and capturing an audience, what does you sitting down writing do for your mental?
It helps me a lot. One, cause I'm me writing. I'm learning how to use new words, bigger words.
There you go.
How to expand your mind, open up and think. You know what I'm saying?
Bigger vocabulary, huh?
Yeah, bigger vocabulary. So,
what's one of your favorite big words? He said, "Don't put me on the spot like that."
My favorite big. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't got no favorite big word.
I know that's right. They just come when they come out, right?
When they come, they come.
How long have you been releasing music on the digital platforms for people who are not familiar where it all started for you?
I'll say 3 years.
About 3 years. Okay. What was that transition for you 3 years ago that made you say, you know what, let me start putting my music out there for the world to hear?
To be honest, I had got in trouble.
Yeah.
Got in trouble. Went to jail and came out with a different mindset.
Had to sit down for a little minute.
Yeah, that'll change your mindset.
Nah, for real. And if it doesn't, hey, there ain't no help for you.
Ain't no help. You hear me?
Nah, for real. How long were you incarcerated?
I did 2 months.
Okay, so not too long, but 2 months probably. I've never been incarcerated, but I can only imagine it seemed like 2 years probably, right?
2 months in a state that you ain't got nobody at. You by yourself. But it was hell.
But you know what, though? God did that on purpose.
He did. I really believe that.
He sat you down and said, Fat Boy, you getting in trouble. We're going to sit you down so you can teach you a lesson.
Yeah.
And come back out to know that you're never going to do that again, right?
And he sure taught me a lesson. You hear me?
Yeah.
Ooh.
What was the biggest positive thing that you got out of being incarcerated for those couple months? Not having people around that, that you're comfortable with.
Positive thing I got out of that situation was never go back. Never go back.
He said, I'll be damned if I ever go back there.
Never go back.
Where were you incarcerated at?
In Texas.
Oh, in Texas. So yeah, you weren't.
Texas.
You was away from home.
And then it was crazy because as soon as they found out I was from Arkansas, the war was up.
Oh man,
it was up then. You from Arkansas? That's when all the hell came.
Yeah. But again, like I said, God will intervene in our lives because he knows you're a good person.
No,
you got a good heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You just made a mistake like we all do. We're human beings. You learn from that, though. That's good because some people don't learn from that. They just keep going back and back. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
They got something over there they like.
And it ain't the female guards, okay?
You hear me? You keep going back.
Nah, for real. Nah. So coming up out of there, that's when you said, you know what? I need to get my ish together.
Yeah.
And start putting music out there. What was the first song that you put on the digital platforms? Take us back.
Dark Road.
So that sounds like a very personal song just off the title.
Yeah, well.
Talk to us about it.
Dark Road came from really at the time when I first started coming up with Dark Road. What people don't know is when I dropped Dark Road, they thought I had just wrote it. Dark Road is a song that I've been writing over time.
Okay.
Like when I first started on Dark Road, I was 14 years old. That's when my cousin died. I'm 25 now.
Wow.
I dropped that song when I was 21.
Yeah.
21. So, you know what I'm saying? All my music just got meanings. Dark Road was just a time to where I wanted to give up on everything.
Yeah.
I was just tired.
It was years in the making.
Yeah. But God, like you said, but God.
But God.
He had something better for me.
But God, absolutely. Is that probably your most personal song that you've ever written?
No.
Which one is your most personal?
Conscious Decision.
Conscious Decision. Again, sounds like a really personal record off the title. Walk us through that for people who haven't heard Conscious Decision. What does that record mean to you?
Conscious Decision is a time in my life to where I was alone. Just keep it straight.
Yeah.
I tried to harm myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was just fighting with myself. You know what I'm saying? I was drinking and it just fighting with my conscience.
Yeah.
It was a hard battle.
Yeah.
I made it through.
But God,
you hear me?
But God, listen, and I appreciate you being transparent because your story is going to help somebody else to let them know you are not alone.
No.
There's so many other young men and young women going through maybe, mental demons and battling, mental health. That's why I asked what your most personal song was. And that's why I asked, does it help you with your mental when you write?
It do. See, conscious decision is something different for me because I really put my all into that song.
Yeah.
I admitted stuff in that song that I've never told nobody in years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was crazy because, like, if you know me, I'm a happy person.
Yeah.
I be out, I'm a smile. 9 times out of 10, you will rarely see me down.
Yeah.
So when I dropped that song, it just, people got to questioning me like, damn, bro, is you all right?
Yeah.
Is you know what I'm saying? And like, I respect my CEOs, you feel me? Because they been with me really my whole life, you know what I'm saying? So when I dropped that song, I got to give them a shout out because they pulled me to the side, you feel me? They knew,
yeah.
You hear me? They came and talked to me like, hey, we here for you. You ain't got to talk right now, but we hear your music, so we know you going through something. We here for you, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got too many people that's, you know what I'm saying? They would just be like, oh yeah, that's a hard song, woo to woo.
Exactly.
They took time out their schedule to, man, I can tell from how that song was, it's something personal come talk to me, you know, so I respect them for that, you know what I'm saying?
Of course, absolutely, because that type of friendship and that type of loyalty is very rare.
Nah, for real.
Because like you said, oftentimes people don't know you well enough to know that that song meant that you was going through something. You had something on your heart. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Something on your mental.
Nah, for real.
They recognize that. Shout out to your CEOs. What's their names?
We got D-Dog, Lil Lil James, and Nito. B&B Entertainment.
Let's talk about that for a minute. Are these guys that you grew up with?
Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna say grew up with, I'm younger than them, but you know, they all of my cousins. We all family.
Oh, so they family, they blood.
Yeah, family.
Most
this is family.
How did the situation come about where you decided that these are the guys that are gonna represent you outside of them being family?
Well, what a lot of people don't know is they used to do music themselves.
Okay.
Well, a lot of people do know that. You hear me? B&B Entertainment, they used to do music themselves. So they were my role models.
Yeah.
They was the hottest in the city, in the state.
Yeah.
You hear me? So I looked up to them. I went to D-Dog, like, man, look, bro. I know I play a lot. I really want to try this music thing, you know. Yeah. So he put me on my first song. And we've been going ever since.
I love it.
Been going ever since.
What's the best piece of advice that one of them gave you?
And you know what's crazy? While I'm sitting here pausing, me and James just got done talking. He the best advice. Man, they give me so much advice because I be going, trying to think.
They keep you in line,
man,
right?
James, what was that you just told me, man, about the Man, we both can't be forgetting.
It's all good.
Basically, they be on some stuff like, you know what I'm saying, you can't control nobody but yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to be more focused on self before you worry about anything else. The fans, before the career, you got to focus on yourself, make sure you good. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. That's a great piece of advice.
Yeah, they keep me on that. So you know, I respect them for that.
We have to take accountability, right?
We do. We do. I
quote my OG all the time because he tells people, stop pointing the finger and start pointing the thumb, man, taking that accountability for yourself.
No, for me, even back in school, they used to tell you, you point one finger, it's like 3, 4, 1 pointing back at you or something like that. Yeah,
exactly. Absolutely. Like
feel like that.
Like you said earlier, we got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason.
For real.
How, over these last 3 years, how has it been going for you? Like, you know, be honest with me. Musically.
It's been going great.
Yeah.
When I've been doing shows with people I've dreamed to share a stage with. You know what I'm saying?
Name a couple.
You got Boosie, T-Rail, Big X the Plug. You got Boosie, Big X the Plug, Big Yavo, T-Rail.
Yeah.
Fox.
Okay.
We need a couple people.
Which one did you enjoy the most? Which stage?
The one with Big X and Big Yavo at the racetrack in Prescott.
What was that experience like for you?
It was different. That was really my first time. Me just like, bro, I'm finna open up for some heat. You hear me? So when I just went out there and did my thing, you hear me? Just went out there and did me.
Did that light a fire up on you?
It did. Especially when I be going to these little places.
Yeah.
You got artists or A&Rs looking at me, telling me like, "Hey, boy, you got it."
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I'm here. Y'all looking at me now? Oh yeah, what's up?
Are you tapping into other genres of music?
Yeah. I really I don't put myself on no job. I just write.
Yeah.
I just write.
R&B is your first love?
It is.
Yeah.
But I really write a lot of pain stuff.
Yeah.
It is though. I love that R&B. I love the same.
Yeah.
I love the same.
What other genres, outside of R&B and hip hop? What would be like your first choice? Country music. I love it. That's dope.
I like country.
Yeah, because there's a lot of pain in country music.
Now and see country. If you just listen country, it tells a story.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? That all just tells a little story, and I just like it.
Is country big genre in your area?
Got some people who listen to it. I ain't gonna say it's big, but got them country folks down there.
Yeah.
No, I'm from the country. That's country.
You a country boy?
Yeah. Country.
What's your favorite thing to eat? Country boy.
Shit. Anything that's hot and ready.
I mean that. Hold on now.
Nah, I'm just
Hold
playing.
on now.
I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing though. But I like pizza. On my mama, deer. You like deer meat?
Deer meat, venison. I don't eat meat no more, but when I did, venison was one of my favorite things to eat because it's the best meat to eat. It's so lean.
You gotta cook that deer meat right.
Yeah.
I had deer chili the whole ride up here. You hear me?
Deer jerky?
Nah, deer chili.
But do you have deer jerky?
Nah, I ain't never had deer jerky.
It's really good. It's way better than beef jerky. Try it sometime.
I have to. You like deer burgers?
I don't eat
back in the
meat.
day,
Back in the
you know
day,
what I'm
I did. I always preferred to eat deer meat over anything else because it is the healthiest for us.
So you'll eat some wild food. You eat rabbit, squirrel, and everything.
Nah, I ain't never eaten none of that.
You ain't had no rabbit, no squirrel?
Nah.
When you put that rabbit in some gravy, then you gonna make something happen.
I can tell you from Arkansas. Nah, that's really dope, man. What do you enjoy the most about being a music artist?
The young people.
Yeah.
I got a lot of people that look up to me that I didn't know.
Yeah.
And so for them, to come let me know, like, hey, I respect you. I love what you're doing. I look up to.
Yeah.
That makes me feel some type of way because, like, bro, I used to be just like you. You know what I'm saying? And I changed, so I know you can. That just make me feel some type of way to know, like, people look up to me and I can make their day go better. You know what I'm saying? Change some of their lives,
Absolutely. Would you ever be open to, like, mentoring with, some of the youth and the younger people than you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think that's important.
Who was that, man? Me and my team was talking. We've been talking about doing some stuff. We gonna get it together.
Yeah. What's the music scene like in your city for independent artists like yourself? Keep it G.
You got a lot of independent artists from where I'm from.
Yeah.
El Dorado filled with talent.
Yeah.
It's filled with talent. But the only thing about that is, ain't nobody really just working. They just letting their talent go to waste. So the scene jumping. Arkansas getting looked at now. Arkansas been popping.
Yeah, for sure.
But, we still got some work to do.
You think what's really holding it back is the people themselves? Like you said, they're just not out there getting to it like they should be. Why do you think that is?
Because, like, man, a lot of people think, and this from partners that I've got that do music.
Yeah.
A lot of people think, man, you can just drop a song and shit, we up tomorrow.
Yeah.
We blew up because you got this one song. Man, this shit take work.
Nah, for
Time,
real.
dedication.
Yeah.
Long hours, long nights. You hear me? Wifey might not be mad because you don't come home for 2 days. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But it's when you chasing this dream, it's going to come with it. You got to be understanding.
That's facts. Nah, for real. That's big facts because anybody around us that we have a relationship with, whether it's a significant other, family, friends, business partners, they got to be very understanding because this music business takes a lot of your time.
It do. And it ain't easy.
No, takes a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of everything, right?
You need a team.
Yes.
A lot of people from where I'm from, they think they can do it by themselves. I don't care what you say. You need a team.
Yes.
You're going to need a team.
Facts.
And so.
Absolutely. As an artist, you absolutely have to have a team.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. I know you fairly younger, so social media has probably been really prevalent in your life for, a while, right? Take social media out the equation. It didn't exist. Would you still do music?
Yeah. I don't do music for, this coming out wrong, but I don't do music for other people.
Yeah.
Music is my therapy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do it regardless.
I love it.
So just something I do. It's just me.
Makes you feel good.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, man. I think when you keep it true to yourself like that, like you said, you do it for you, that's where you're going to build your most organic fan base.
Nah, for real.
Because you ain't out here trying to please nobody.
I'm doing this for me.
You're doing it for you.
So,
which song out of all the ones that you released would you say has gotten you the most recognition so far?
Brothers.
Talk to us about it.
Brothers is a song I dropped a couple years ago on my tape called Underrated.
Yeah.
Y'all make sure y'all go get that.
Yeah.
Fat Boii Underrated.
On all the digital platforms?
It's on all platforms. So y'all make sure y'all go get that. But that song is basically about your brothers.
Yeah.
I got T-Rail on that song.
Okay, that's fire.
So we just talking about brothers, how we love our brothers, and I got their backs.
Yeah, having that unity.
Yeah.
That's important. Is there a visual?
Nope, not no visual yet. Got the audio.
Yeah.
We working on it. We gonna get it.
I know that's right. Manifest that. It will happen.
Man, he stay so busy. I stay so busy. So it's hard for us to get linked back up.
That's a good problem, though.
Nah, for real.
That's a good problem. Like, shoot, Bigger, my business partner, I rarely see him because we so busy doing, stuff that we don't see each other often. That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that, so. But we gonna get it.
So with that record in particular, did you write the song initially just to release it with yourself, or did you write it with it having him in mind or having a feature in mind?
Just wrote it.
Yeah. Did you put it out first without a feeture on it? So it initially released with T-Rail on it.
Released with T-Rail.
Why T-Rail?
Man, T-Rail hard.
Yeah, he is.
That time T-Rail was one of the ones who was making scene, making a lot of noise on the scene. He was just coming out.
Yeah.
We had just doing this little thing with Boosie. So why not?
Absolutely.
Plus, me and Dude kind of alike.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So many ways. Me and Dude kind of alike.
Yeah.
Real cool guy. You hear me?
He is. He's very humble. And that's what it's all about, man. When you are in this music industry, that arrogance got to go out the window, man. Nobody wants to deal with somebody like that.
Nah, ain't got time for all that.
Nah, for real. People become internet sensations, but when they really learn what they're like, that's why a lot of these artists who seem like they got a big name can't sell out arenas because people don't like them personally.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, I like a song.
You gotta be humble.
What's keeping you humble?
Shit, cause I know all this shit can leave at any moment.
That's facts.
I know shit, I can be back sleeping in the car tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I ain't, you hear me? You gotta stay humble. God got me. God, that's one thing my grandma and mama, they instilled that in us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
God, you know what I'm saying? So I know, like, no matter what it is, long as God gotta say so and he in the mix, can't shit be stopped.
You covered. Absolutely. Because we don't get our blessings from no man. We get them from God.
No, just facts.
Only. And when he sees you doing good, he's going to keep rolling them blessings your way.
You got to keep it real.
When you wake up in the morning, when Fat Boii wakes up in the morning, bruh, what's the first thing you do?
Roll a blunt.
I like your honesty. Do you talk to God?
After the blunt.
Maybe you share it with him, pass him the blunt.
I fired up and say, thank you, Lord. You hear me?
Thank you, Lord, for this good greenery.
You hear me? Turn me up.
Good gas.
Yep.
Hey, God gave that to us.
He put that on here. He made the birds, the bees, the flowers, the trees.
All that.
All that. It's healthy.
Do you like nature?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Depending on what it is. So you wake up in the morning, you roll up, you smoke. That's how you start your day.
Boom. Yep.
You talk to God a little bit.
Got to thank the man up above.
How important is it for you? How important is it for Fat Boii to make sure that you're incorporating like these positive affirmations into your day? Speaking that stuff, manifesting it.
It's very important. Because like I say, man, I know I can't do nothing without them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know, like for instance, I didn't get myself on your podcast. You hear me? God, the reason I'm here. God blessing me to, you hear me?
Yeah.
To be able to do this. I know it ain't nothing I can do unless he with it.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? So that's very important. I got to keep him first.
That's right. That divine intervention. If you weren't intended to be here, you wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Real.
For any of the youngins that are out there, right, that are striving to be where you're at, and I know you're still striving to get higher, but, talk to them right now. What would you say to them?
I would tell y'all to stay focused, stay humble, and think for yourself. Don't let nobody try to knock you off what you supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you straight before anything. You know what I'm saying? This music gonna happen if that's what you want to do or whatever you want to be in life. But you have to be right first. You know what I'm saying? If your life not together, you can't be trying to go start another. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, you know what I'm saying? For instance, say, you know what I'm saying? You want to do music. Say that's what you want to do. You want to do music.
Yeah.
Your music career, I'm going to use me as an example. I've been wanting to do music my whole life, but I've always said it. I just said, I want to do music. I want to do music. You can always say that. But then I started actually getting out here, putting out this footwork, starting to do this and that. You have to do stuff for it to come. Ain't shit gonna come to you.
Nah, facts.
You got to work.
Absolutely.
So stay focused. Stay focused.
Yeah.
And believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, ain't no label, ain't no manager, no producer, ain't nobody gonna believe in you if you don't believe in you.
Man, you dropping them gems right now.
I mean, that's just real.
That's facts. You have to stay focused because this music industry, there's a lot of distraction.
It is.
Especially as a young man, women, money, jewelry, cars, clothes. There's so many distractions out here, but all that's going to come.
It's going to come.
Focus, stay focused on what's right there in front of you, and all that stuff going to come later on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Great gems right there. I'm loving it. Definitely need to speak to the youth. That's important because, like you said, you got people to look up to you.
Yeah, and see, man, I like the youth. You hear me?
Yeah.
If you know me, I like kids.
Yeah.
I'm 25. You can be 20. I still come look, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I done been there.
Yeah.
I done been in them situations. And I try to let them know, like, bro, jail ain't where you want to go.
At all.
Real talk. Jail is not where you want to go. But you got to wake up at 4 in the morning, eat breakfast.
And
Who want to eat breakfast at 4 in the morning?
Bro, I'm still rolling around in the bed at that time.
Then got to be back up at 10 o'clock. It's lunchtime. Then you back up by 4 o'clock. It's dinner.
That's insane.
I'm going to be hungry again back by 8 or 9.
Nah, for real.
But you living that life, that's what you're going to have to go through.
Absolutely.
So you got to stay focused and just, you know what I'm saying, keep it real.
Yeah.
Stay focused. You got, man, positive.
Absolutely.
That's one thing me and my team, I can't, no negative energy be around us.
No.
That goes for family, brothers, no negative energy.
No.
This is powerful God, and we going to make this happen. Ain't nothing negative can be around in this circle.
Period. Absolutely. Because one thing about energy is it can be transferred, but it cannot be destroyed.
Nah, for real.
So if somebody's around you with that negative energy, you cannot destroy it, but you can take it in. You feel it.
Nah, for real.
Listen, misery loves company, right?
Come on now. Come on
So
now.
you hang around 5 broke people, you gonna be the 6th one because they gonna hold you back. We ain't trying to do all that. No. You got a great team around you.
Man, I love them boys. You hear me?
Talk to them. What would you say to your team now?
Listen. D-Dog, I love saying L.I.L. James. I just love saying it, you hear me? And Nito, man, I respect y'all from the bottom of my heart. Like I've always said, first of all, James and D-Dog, y'all know I respect y'all to the fullest because I walked away from y'all one time. And y'all never judged me, never gave up on me. And when I wanted to come back, y'all took me in with open arms. You not going to find too many labels that let you say, fuck them and just walk off. And then now you want to do music, now you back.
Facts.
You feel me? You're not going to find it.
No.
So I respect and love them 2 niggas to death. And Nito, that's my boy.
That's facts,
Nito,
bro.
my boy, man. I love them boys, man. I respect them to the fullest. I ride. Man, listen. I wouldn't be where I would now if it weren't for them. You hear me? I respect and love them boys.
Absolutely. And it's important. We got to give people their flowers while they here. So thank you for doing that.
Ah, man, I got to, man. Especially James. See, me, because James, you know what I'm saying? We hot heads, you hear me? That's how we get along. We got to talk a little noise to each other. You know how you be like that. You know what I'm saying? James my boy, though. You hear me?
Yeah.
That's my boy.
It wouldn't be you couldn't have it any other way.
Nah, for real.
That's your family.
I ask for another team.
Yeah. And like you said, too, when you walked away, and you ain't even got to get into the reasons why, but like you said, they welcomed you back with open arms. That's very rare because oftentimes, like you said, people will judge you.
Yeah.
They'll be like, nah, bro, you're not good over here no more.
But how much money you made me lose?
They know you're a good person, though. You know what I'm saying? They know you got a good heart and you got good intentions. Oftentimes, we human. We go astray sometimes. We veer off, but we realize this is home over here.
Nah, for real.
Outside of music, are there other business ventures you're pursuing?
Really just focused on the music right now.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff I do want to do.
Talk to us.
I want my own welding company.
Okay.
I want my own welding company. I'm a licensed welder, so.
That's big.
I want my own welding company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will happen.
Studio. Yeah, I'm going to have a studio. It's really going to be 3 in 1. It's going to be a welding company, a trucking company, and a studio all in one.
All those are lucrative. Mm-hmm. Trucking, that's never going to go away because people's freight and stuff needs to get moved from point A to point B, right?
Yep.
Welding, of course, people are always building stuff. Architecture, they need welders for that. So those are 2 businesses that are, in my mind, AI can't take those.
They're just like, say, Truck might get messed up. You feel me? We got a whole welding company right here. Just go handle that. You feel me? This all this money staying right here.
Nah, facts.
Then, you got some truckers. They like to do music.
Yeah.
Studio up here. You hear me? Come hop up in the rest area. Come on up into the studio. Do what you do.
Absolutely.
3 businesses in one. I'm gonna make that happen.
Yes.
When I get it, I'm gonna come back over here and we're gonna let you know about it.
We manifesting it right here, right now. You got to talk about it. That's
gonna happen.
That's absolutely what's gonna happen. What are some of the things that you are doing right now to broaden your campaign? You're here with me, so I'm grateful for that. What are some of the things you're doing to make sure that people are paying attention to what you got going on?
Content, dropping a lot of content.
Yeah.
And promoting. You got to do that. And
Yes.
it goes back to, you need to have a team.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Content and promote. You got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Yeah.
you got to get out there.
No, for real.
You got to get out there now.
Is there any part of this journey that you're on with your music that you don't enjoy?
Yeah.
What is it?
The AR ride just coming here. That's the only thing. I just hate the car ride.
Nah, me
I
too.
just hate being, them long rides. That's it. Other than that, I love my career, man. I love my career.
I'm with you, bro. I hate being in the car. And I hate being on the road because people are crazy out there.
I hate that. Other than that,
Yeah.
I love my career. I love my journey.
Yeah.
I'm still learning. So, I love it. Plus, like I say, I keep talking about it. I got the hardest team behind me, so I really don't be worried about nothing. You hear me?
You're not going to lose.
I got a hard-ass team.
Yeah.
You hear me?
So music is your passion.
Yeah.
What is your purpose with music?
My purpose with music is to make a difference.
Yeah.
Like, all my music is real. I ain't with all that. Beep a bop a booty bop. All that. I gotta speak real. I want you to understand like how I was here and how I am now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I be trying to tell a story and get people to understand like life ain't always great.
No.
It's gonna be through problems, but it's how you react and what you do to it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And to deepen that, not everything deserves a reaction.
Not everything. Some shit you just gotta let it go.
Absolutely. And I think
That's something else my team taught me. You hear me? Some shit you just gotta let go now.
you just gotta let go. And
what? Gotta let go.
Something that because I sit down with so many people that are a lot younger than me, and one of the things I always tell them, my piece of wisdom is be more proactive rather than reactive.
That's real too.
When you're proactive, you can keep yourself out of a lot of bad situations. Being reactive is how you wind up in jail, potentially dead, just
real.
keeping it G.
Yeah.
You have to be proactive because it doesn't make you a sucker to walk away from a situation that could put you in a bad situation.
Nah, just being smart.
Being smart.
Really being smart now.
That comes with growth and maturity.
Yeah, growth and maturity. I had to do that. You hear me? I had to do that. Man, I had to do a lot of growing.
Nah, for real.
I had to, man. I had to grow a lot. 'Cause I used to, I ain't care about nothing.
I mean, it happens. You know what I'm saying? But you here now. Yeah. This part of it, doing the media stuff, do you enjoy this part of it?
Yeah.
I seen one of your other interviews that you had posted. I think it was an interview or something you posted on your page where you was on the TV screen.
Yeah. Shout out to Spade TV.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you enjoy this part of it, doing media stuff?
I do.
Yeah.
I love it.
Love being behind the camera. Mm-hmm. Smile for the camera one time. Cheese.
Don't really just smile, but hey. No. Fat Boii.
Fat Boii.
Hear me real talk. I say that again.
Fat Boii. Who gave you that name?
Me. Well, I say me, but it came from my grandma and my aunties now. When I was a kid, instead of calling me Fat Boy, they just used to call me Fat Ass.
Bro, hold on. Yo, I'm dead. Breathe over there. Breathe.
Shout out to my grandma.
Shout out to grandma who kept it so G.
You hear me?
There's something so special about grannies, ain't it though?
Man.
What was your favorite thing granny used to cook for you?
Banana pudding.
That banana pudding, man.
Cookie pudding. 'Cause I don't like
cookie pudding.
Cookie pudding. My mom, I used to sit there and just watch her whip it. You hear me?
She was in the kitchen whipping.
You hear me?
Is your grandmother still with us?
Yeah.
Shout out to Granny, man.
Yeah, she's still with us.
Do you have kids?
I got one. I got a little girl.
How old is she?
She 1. She'll be 2 in January. Her name Noelle.
Shout out to Noelle.
That's my baby. That's my heart right there.
Let's talk about that. How did fatherhood change your life?
That's one of the reasons I started back doing music.
Yeah.
I knew when I had my little girl, it was a lot a lot was gonna have to change.
Yes.
I knew having a child I was gonna have to change regardless, but when you had that little girl,
Yeah.
I had to change for real because now I got to show her like, okay, this what you can't do. You accept this from a guy. You accept this not what you accept. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't number one, but I still to this day tell her, but you don't want no nigga like your daddy. You know what I mean? Don't bring nobody like me to my house. I'm gonna put him out.
I love your honesty, but you're absolutely right because a little girl's first love is her daddy. She's going to look up to you. You're going to be her first love. You're going to take her to her first little dance. You're going to be her first date, all that.
I'm ready.
You have to show her how a man is supposed to treat a woman, like you said, what to accept and what not to accept.
For real.
It's bigger than you.
It ain't just about me no more. You know what I'm saying? It's about me and her, so I can't just live for me. Now I got to think about it.
That's right. It goes back to what I said a minute ago, being proactive.
Yeah, proactive. Mm-hmm.
Because you want to be the one raising your daughter. You don't want no one else raising her.
Hell no.
So you out here doing the right thing.
Gotta do what I gotta do. Make sure she's straight.
I love it, man. I love it. Where can we catch you at next? What you got coming up?
Let's see. Next, I think on the 19th, I'll be in Little Rock.
Okay. Performing?
Now, another podcast, The Real Underground.
Okay.
With D Dirt and them.
Sure. Shout out to them. That's
and
dope.
Then, December the 23rd, having a Christmas show.
Okay.
El Dorado, Arkansas. We're gonna turn it up. Got Playboy EXO coming down.
Okay.
So y'all pop out. El Dorado, Arkansas, December 23rd.
Love it.
We're going up.
Absolutely. What's the current single that you're pushing for everybody to make sure they go check out, listen to, stream it, download it, share it?
Single was Trusting Me, but I stay pushing out Trusting Me and Conscious Decision.
Yeah. So you got two records that's really on the forefront for you. Especially that Conscious Decision. You said that's like your most personal record.
It's real. Conscious Decision real, man.
It's never going to get old.
No. I listen to it a lot. I have people ask me like why I listen to that song because they say it's sad, but it just reminds me like, damn, bro, look where you at now.
Absolutely.
You feel me? Like, you were just trying to do this, but now you. So, you know what I'm saying? It motivates me.
Yeah, you should be real proud of yourself.
I am.
You should
I really am, for real.
You should be, because you've had some adversity. You've overcome a lot from being incarcerated to, like you said, you were close to harming yourself. You pushed through all that. And a lot of it comes from the solid people around you, the man above, and your family.
Yeah.
The people you keeping the closest to you.
Yeah. That's why I keep my team close, man.
Yeah.
I know I'll keep talking about my team.
No,
they're my boys.
I love it. I love it. I love that unity. We need more of that.
No, for real, man. Look, I went to I was up here about 2 weeks ago. And we had a little class thing with Boo Man from Authentic Empire.
Yeah.
And there was something he kept stressing on when you're in this music game, it's certain things you gotta have. He broke us down like, everything we gotta have, how it's supposed to be. And he kept stretching, and I kept catching that, you need a team.
Yes.
You can't do this by yourself.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And then another thing I know is it's a lot of shit that I'm doing, and it's because of my team.
Yeah.
So I give them a shout out every time because I want y'all to know, but I'm grateful. You hear me?
Absolutely.
I'm thankful for y'all boys. You hear me?
It's really, really difficult. One of the hardest things to do in this business, two of the hardest things, one, to get people to support you because they got their own stuff going on, and two is to build a solid team. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do, Big as my team. However, I do a lot of stuff myself because over the years, people come and go. Mm-hmm. They'll be on board for a little while, then they fall off. They get on board, they fall off. It's tough. So when you get the good people around you, you hang on tight.
Yeah, see, that's like I say, my team just great, period.
Yeah.
So we do everything ourselves. Got our own studio.
I love it.
In the other way to Arkansas, 606 North College. Pop out.
Self-sufficient.
You hear me? Jane do most of the recording. Like we do. This is an in-house thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's why it's so incredible.
Absolutely.
That's why the team's so incredible because it's not just everybody's playing a part. Everybody getting their hands dirty. You know what I'm saying? They ain't just back here. Well, I'm just the CEO. My job is to whoop whoop. You know what I'm saying? They actually back here in the studio with me in my face, like, what you need help with, you need, hey, whoop whoop.
I love it.
I like that, you know what I'm saying? Because they letting me know, like, well, we support you. If you need us, hey, whoop whoop.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I love that, man.
That's beautiful, man. We wrapping up 2023, bro. What's the biggest accomplishment that you've achieved this year?
Biggest accomplishment? Was dropping my tape. I dropped my tape. Listen, I dropped my tape had 10 songs on it. For 2.5 weeks straight, 5 songs on that tape was trending. For 2 weeks straight. I ain't never had that.
That's amazing.
It's a big accomplishment for me.
It's a huge accomplishment.
Like, 2 weeks, your shit still trending. The hottest. You feel me? Yeah, you couldn't tell me nothing.
I know that's right.
That's when I got to run around yelling at Fat Boii.
Fat Boii.
You hear me?
2024, are we going to anticipate another project from you? Couple of them.
2023, just the beginning.
Yeah.
24, I'm putting my foot on their necks.
It's
You hear me?
up.
My foot on their necks.
Nah, for real, you can't let up.
Ain't no letting off. You hear me?
That's facts, bro.
2024, it's up. Y'all be on the lookout.
Facts.
Fat Boii, DNB Entertainment. It's up.
Shout out to you for everything that you got going on, everything that you accomplished, everything that you will accomplish, because we can do anything we want.
Man, I really appreciate that.
Of course,
That mean a
absolutely.
lot, you know, and I appreciate you for, having us on here, you know what I'm saying, and showing the love, you know.
I appreciate
that,
you.
man.
I appreciate
that.
you for letting me be a part of your journey.
We need each other then, baby. We appreciate each other. You
Nah,
hear me?
for real.
We appreciate each other, baby. You hear me?
This is the part of your journey that I want to be a part of. When you get to like the Drake levels, you up through there. I want to be a part of your journey when you on the rise. That way, when you get that plaque, you can put a plaque on my wall.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
And I won't forget you because, you gave me a chance. You hear me? You gave me a chance. You let me come over to your platform.
Oh, man, it's all love.
You let me be me and do me. Man, listen.
It's
We locked in. You hear me?
Listen, we locked in. Locked and loaded.
Let's go.
Big facts. Before we get up out of here, there's 3 things we got to do, man.
Come on.
1, tell everybody where they can follow you at.
Y'all follow me on all platforms at the number 4mg.fatboii, FATBOII. My Facebook is my government name, though. It's Everett, EVERETTHEGLER Junior.
Junior.
Shout out to Senior.
I know you've been, loving on your team throughout this whole conversation. Shout out to them. Anybody else that you want to give their flowers to and shout out to?
Listen, shout out to my mom and my daddy.
Yeah.
You feel me? And the reason I give them a shout out is because I feel like when I first started, because of who I was, they didn't take me serious. They thought I was playing. But now, I can't keep my mama and my daddy off my ass to my career. You hear me?
I love it.
They love it. So, man, I shout out to y'all. Grandma, love y'all. Granny and the Faye, love you. Keep praying for you. Keep praying for us. We're going to make it happen. DNB.
Shout out to yourself, bro. Don't ever forget yourself.
For me.
Shout out to
myself.
Yes.
I did that in my head. My bad. I ain't want to be cocky. You know what I'm saying?
F that. Listen.
Shout out to me, though, because, I work hard. You feel me?
Yes.
Man, look. We came to Atlanta, made it back to El Dorado at 3 a.m. I was in the studio. Went straight to the studio.
The grind don't stop.
Straight to the studio, you feel me?
Man,
I work hard. Man, you got to work hard.
Yeah.
I did something I really want. So, just working hard. So, shout out to me for not giving up, for believing in myself.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to hear. Feel good, don't it, though? Yeah.
Kind of did. No, kind of did.
Gotta pop your own ish, man, because like you said earlier, it starts with us.
Nah, for
if
real.
you don't believe in you, you can't expect nobody else to.
That's facts. That's facts.
Believe
in yourself.
Facts. My last question for you. We live right here. Boom. Big Industry's Most Wanted. Industry's Most Wanted.
You hear me?
We got Arkansas in the building. So my question to you is, what makes Fat Boii from Arkansas the industry's most wanted?
Because I'm Fat Boii. But look, man, ain't too many people that's really coming like me. You know what I'm saying? You got your Rideways, you got your Mo 3s.
Yeah.
But man, ain't nobody really just coming like me, being pure, speaking that. I ain't gonna say they ain't speaking real shit, but I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm in my own lane. It's different.
Yeah.
I got my own sound. Like, it's just different.
I love it.
And I'm gonna show the industry. You hear me? I'm gonna show them.
Straight like that. Appreciate you being here. I know we done bump fists a few times to do it one more
Hey.
time.
Love, now.
We transfer them good energy,
That's all
positive
that
vibes.
yeah.
Straight like that, man.
I like this. I like your setup.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. We need to get you a Snapple endorsement.
Real talk.
Y'all work on that Snapple endorsement on the way. Straight like that, though. We up out of here, y'all.
Like I was a joke for fucking these hoes and rocking these shows. Back in the knee of the moving these bows. Sprayed out the mud, wipe it out. I done been through some shit I can't talk about. Y'all fight with y'all demons, I smoke them out.